Hello everyone, welcome to the SBI Securities weekly wrap podcast. First, let's discuss the week gone by. During the week, despite negative global sentiments, India's benchmark indices Nifty and Sensex steadily advanced and closed in the green for the sixth consecutive session on Friday. The Sensex ended above the 66,500 mark, up 1.9% for the week, while the Nifty closed beyond the 19,800 level, up 2%. The Nifty is now within touching distance from all-time highs. The rally was broad-based with BSE advance decline ratio of 1,983 advances to 1,711 declines for the week. All the macro indicators worsened during the week, with Brent crude hovering close to $90 per barrel, up 9 to 10% in the last few days, raising global concerns on further uptake on inflation. The USD INR traded close to lifetime low of 83.15 to the dollar. Better than expected economic data from the US on the jobs and PMI front have raised concerns of tighter monetary policy by US Fed. Meanwhile, India's monsoon continues to be weak. In September, it has started off on a weak note after below average rainfall in the month of August. Looking to the week ahead, the G20 summit will be closely tracked during the weekend by market participants as the street is expecting some announcements on various sectors like renewables, biofuels, railways, defense, etc. On macro front next week, key event to track would be the US inflation data on 13 September, which will act as a key input for US Fed decision in the ensuing 20th September Fed meeting. India's CPI data will also be released on Tuesday, which again will be closely tracked domestically. Post clearing the hurdle of 19,600 on Nifty, large caps are back in focus after moving in tight range for the entire month of August, and Nifty 50 is likely to scale new highs during the next week. Stock-specific action may be witnessed in the mid and small caps. During the fag end of next week, the street may turn cautious as the 4-day special session of Parliament will begin on 18th September, followed by the outcome of the US Fed meeting on 20th September. Talking about the weekly sectoral gainers and losers on NSE, all the sectoral indices ended positive during the week, with Nifty Media up 5.2%, Nifty Realty up 4.9%, Energy Index up 4.2%, PSU Bank Index rallied 3.7%, and the IT Index too ended in the green, up 2.9%. Talking about the weekly Nifty 50 gainers and losers, the top 5 gainers on the Nifty during the week were Coal India, L&T, HCL Tech, BPCL, and NTPC, whereas the top 5 losers were M&M, Axis Bank, Aisha Motors, Asian Paints, and Nestle India. Taking a check on some key monitorables, FIIs were net sellers in the week to the tune of 5,822 crores, which was offset by positive inflows from DIIs to the tune of 4,572 crores. The rupee depreciated 0.2% in the week, closing at 83 to the dollar. Brent crude increased 2.3%, following on a 4.7% gain last week and touching the $90 per barrel mark and ending at $90.6 per barrel. The 10-year US bond yield rose to 4.26% from 4.18% last week. Some of the key economic developments during the week: India's services PMI contracted to 60.1 in August from 62.3 in July. The RBI announced that it will discontinue the incremental cash reserve ratio or the ICRR in a phased manner. RBI will release 25% of the ICRR on 9th September, another 25% on 23rd September, and the remaining 50% on 7th October. The ISM non-manufacturing PMI in the US beat consensus estimates, rising to 54.5 in August, the highest reading since February 23 and up from 52.7 in July. In China, their trade slump eased in August, adding to early signals that the worst may be over for the world's second largest economy. China's exports fell 8.8% YOY in dollar terms, while imports contracted 7.3% YOY, both better than estimates. Some key corporate developments during the week. US semiconductor major Nvidia announced the partnerships with two giant Indian conglomerates, Reliance Industries and the Tata Group, for generative AI applications in India. TCS backed a $1 billion deal from British carmaker Jaguar Land Rover to transform, simplify, and help manage the digital estate and build new future ready strategic technology architecture. Musgao Dock Shipbuilders signed a master ship repair agreement with the US government to open up voyage repairs for US Navy ships at Musgao Dock. Reliance Retail Ventures is pumping 300 crore equity into its FMCG arm Reliance Consumer Products through optionally fully convertible debentures with 277 crores already infused into the business. M&M owned Swaraj Tractors invested 200 crores to develop a new range of tractors in the 40 to 50 horsepower category to cater to the evolving needs of farmers. This strategy is in line with the company's plan to double its tractor exports in the next 3 years. Hitachi Energy India backed a contract from Ayana Renewable Power to provide a grid connection solution for their upcoming 300 megawatt solar power plant in Bikaner, Rajasthan. For key corporate actions in next week, kindly refer to our weekly wrap-up report. The link to view the report is shared in the description box below. This was all about the weekly market podcast. Thank you for listening. Have a great trading week ahead.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.